Hi, and welcome to Alaskan in the Philippines, currently in Thailand. Well, here I am in Hue Hin, and it's coming up on the Chinese New Year. I'm not sure exactly what's going to happen here, but today's the 28th, and I think tomorrow is the 29th. It's been building. I can kind of feel the spirit in the air of this Chinese New Year's coming. I'm sure a lot of the percent of these Thai are Chinese, or some, not a lot of percent, but yeah, probably the biggest ethnicity here other than the Thai is probably Chinese. I'm guessing. I don't know. I really can't tell them apart. Us Americans, we can't tell the Asians apart. We don't know if you're Korean, you're Japanese, or Thai. It just don't register in our minds. But anyway, I can see this is going to be coming up here, and it might happen tonight. I don't know. I'll be sure to capture whatever goes on. But I'm thinking to myself, I'm looking back to the real, or our New Year's, not the real New Year's, but our Western New Year's. They celebrated here too, and they did it in such a way that I was on the beach, and the fireworks started off just as sunset, and it never stopped the whole evening. And right at midnight, it peaked, and this was a huge fireworks display. I've never seen nothing like it. I've never seen nothing like it on TV. It was in the U.S., they set off the fireworks at midnight, and it lasts for 15, 20 minutes, if a half hour, if it's a great show, Here it lasted all night until about 3 in the morning, and then it cut off completely, and everybody got to sleep. It was kind of nice part of it. It went on steady. And these Chinese lanterns they were lighting at one time. There was fireworks in the sky, and these Chinese lanterns, they got these pads that they soak with fuel, and they're framed with a round circle frame, and it's this, I don't know what it's made out of. It looks like some kind of, I don't know what it's, paper, I think. Yeah, it's probably a paper, oil-soaked paper or something. And it's got this pad of soaked wick that they light on fire, and they'll hold it open, and then as it heats up, it fills up like a hot air balloon, and they let them go, and they're big. They're like this big, like a garbage bag. And they let them go up, and they slowly, once they build up enough heat, they stand there for a while waiting while they're burning, and it finally a little left off. And at one time, the whole sky was full of them. It was beautiful. It was the coolest sight I've ever seen. Actually, one of the coolest things I've ever seen. And the fireworks up too, just kaboom, kaboom, kaboom. And they all went over the sea, out over the sea. It was very awesome. And I'm thinking to myself, that was the most amazing thing. And the whole beach was packed with people, the whole town of Thais, everybody came down, all the tourists. And it was just a huge, giant beach party with everybody lighting off fireworks up and down the beach. And they were drinking in bands. There was live bands about every 50 steps. There was another stage with band there. And they set up professional stages here, not just these little hee-haw stages. These are professional outdoor concert setups. Pretty cool. And it got kind of loud too. And I was in the area, you could hear it. It's steady music, steady. I'm right near the beach, so it was really impressive. And I'm thinking to myself, how are they ever going to top that? They can't top that. They really can't. But deep down, I know they're gonna top this. It's gonna be boof for me, because it was just amazing, and I know it's gonna be even more amazing. Now it's their New Year's. It's gonna have to be more amazing. But yeah, I see the town psyching up for it. There's the Chinese lantern all over town. The Thais have these little Buddhist temples in front of their houses and businesses. They'll come out. It's just a little temple. If you look at my shorts, I've videoed a lot of them. They're really cool. Every morning they'll come out and they'll put incense, and they'll set up food for the Buddha. They'll set up a pop with a straw in it, a bunch of bananas. The other day I was walking by, and there's one had a pig head, a cooked pig head out there. They'll have pineapples and drinks and actual cooked food. And now today I'm looking out and I'm seeing all of them have a lot of food on them. They'll put cigarettes and things like that too. Bottles at Maker's Mark, alcohol. They'll put alcohol, beers for them and stuff too. It's for the Buddha. And they'll do a prayer and light incense in the morning and say a prayer. And it's pretty neat. Every business almost has them out. Almost all the Thai houses have them out too. And they'll do that. They'll keep. But I noticed today they're especially well stocked with food. They put out roast ducks for them. I've seen a lot of them with roast ducks sitting out there. and it's an offering. I don't know, they come next day and put another one there and take the old one away, I think. I don't know how it actually works, but yeah, they put new ones every day and light incense and say prayers. You see it. I walk in the morning, so I see them all out there when they're doing it. Or there's food, especially today. Today even there's just businesses with tables out in front with just a whole spread of food, like a feast. And it's just sitting there. I think it's for the Buddha too. Or for tonight, or I don't know, no chairs or nothing there. It's just a bunch of food on a table. Maybe I don't know if I'll use it on a thumbnail or not, but yeah, I took a picture. But yeah, so something's building here for this Chinese New Year. The mall's got the big beer festival going on again, and that thing's just been rocking out. They got a stage down there. There's just so much to do here in Hue Hin. It's just, they go from, it went from Christmas to New Year's to now Chinese New Year's, and it's just been a constant holiday since then, since Christmas. It never really stopped. They never take the Christmas trees down. The Christmas trees are still in the malls because this is the celebration for them. They just left them up. They got some 50-footers up, 60-footers up at the Blueport Mall. They're fake, they look like, but they're impressive. They're big. So yeah, tonight I think I'm going to see a big, huge fireworks display. I don't know. It's either tonight or tomorrow, but I've already heard firecrackers. Somebody's thrown a string of, must have been 1,000 or more firecrackers. It was for a long time. So it's going to start up tonight. I think it's going to be a big deal with these Thais here in the Chinese community here in Hue Hin. So I'm going to I catch a nap and go down on the beach so I can watch it all tonight and get some footage if I can. It'll probably going to be pretty impressive again. And Chinese New Year, it's good to have spirit of holidays one more time. And then I guess it'll probably be low season after that. And then I hope then March comes after February anyway. Then March will be the start of the low season. Probably after this Chinese New Year, a lot of the tourists will head back, I think, but I could be wrong either. I don't think this place, I don't know, when I came in low season, it wasn't as crowded, so a lot of them are going to leave, I can see that. So it'll be back to the normal. I liked it then at low season here. It was nicer. It wasn't so crowded. The malls weren't crowded, and it was normal, kind of a normal small town feel. But I could tell the businesses could feel it, and they were all hoping for the high season, and so it makes sense, you know. It wasn't a ghost town by all means, but it was not as packed as it was. I was really surprised. It turned on instantly. One day in around December, I noticed buses starting to come into town. A lot of the transportation buses from all over were pouring into town. I thought, wow, there's a lot of tourists all of a sudden. And then the streets got crowded. Traffic got worse. The malls got crowded. So this high season, it's been crowded. You walk down the sidewalks and it's like New York almost, because the sidewalks are narrow too. But it's a lot of people walking up and down, and it's kind of crowded now. Hopefully it won't be in another month anyway. But yeah, we'll see what goes on with this Chinese New Year's. I got a feeling there's just going to be a bazillion of those lanterns in the sky, and that's going to be a sight to behold. I'm definitely going to go down the beach and I'm going to watch it. I'll video some of the best of it if I can. Of course, it won't get many views because, I don't know, with YouTube algorithm or everybody's bored of New Year's already. But yeah, it's a real impressive sight to see and behold. I'm glad to actually capture it. I think it's a once-in-a-lifetime kind of thing you really should see. It really is impressive. Humans lighting off lanterns into the sky that all float off into it looked really neat. But anyway, I'll let you be sure to get some footage and keep you all updated on what happens maybe tomorrow. Well, thanks for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.